Yeah, I'm not even gonna waste no time with this. I'm gonna just go ahead and get right down to it. I'm one of those people, I kind of give myself pep talks, regarding things that I feel strongly about. And a lot of those pep talks with myself, conversations with myself, internal dialogues, they give me insight that I, I just find myself so flabbergasted by and so astounded by, just being honest. And the thing I want to talk about, today is the year 2020, 2020, 2020 vision. If I could more simply define that or eloquently, I would say the year of revelation. You know, a lot of these mindsets that we've been carrying, this stinking thinking that might have sustained us in times past to kind of just coast along and get by, a lot of that stinking thinking is not going to help you here in these up and coming times. I guarantee it. And the first thing to note is, this is a matter near and dear to my heart, but relationships, the quality of relationships. And as I was kind of over on my balcony there just a second ago, a thought crossed my mind and a realization, honestly, that a lot of what you people are asking for, you're not even in position to receive. You're not. You're not even in position to receive it. You are not in alignment. Your energy is not in alignment with the thing you're asking for. Real talk. You're asking for loyalty and honesty in a partner, but when somebody, you have a friend even, who tells you about yourself, who gives you some sort of loving rebuke or correction to help better you because they care about you, but you're so dismissive and you're defensive and you're not willing to hear it. You know, you let a loving truth that they told you about yourself get to you, you know, and you refuse to see where you're wrong in whatever situation it might be. And in regards to loyalty, you cannot be a person that, adopts this hookup culture, having sexual relations with any and everything walking, and then ask for a loyal partner whose mindset is one of monogamy. Doesn't work like that, people. You need to start aligning yourself with the things that you're asking for. If you want loyalty, okay, well, then you need to set your heart on one person and one person only. This whole, I want loyalty in a partner, but I want to be able to do whatever the heck I want. No, negative, double negative, quadruple even. No, it does not work like that. If you're asking for honesty in a partner, okay, well then be prepared for, you know, be able to handle the truth told about yourself by your friends. Be able to handle your friends telling you about you, before you even think about a romantic partner who's investing a chunk of their time and energy into you to build a life with you, you know, their truth. They're telling the truth about you. Embrace a friend's honesty before you embrace a romantic partner's, you know. Align yourself with the things you're asking for as it regards people, you know. This doesn't make any sense, and we just got to do better. We really have to do better. This pandemic going on is really not an excuse to be acting the way that we do. If anything, this should really, this isn't just supernatural mantra talk. No, this is real life. getting on your level, sitting down, reflecting on things a bit deeper, going a bit deeper, and really figuring out, what the heck is going on? You know, why am I doing this? Now, if you're just a person who takes pleasure in this sort of thing, you wake up with the purpose to wreak havoc on somebody to feel better about yourself. If you're a person who deliberately opens your eyes every morning, that you are privileged to awaken, and you set your mind and your heart to wreak havoc on somebody, then no, this message is not for you. I call that the willfully toxic one. Yeah, this message is not for you. No. But, people like me, just to be honest, have special ways of dealing with your kind. But, you know, in general, this is a time to just sit and really think about some stuff and, figure out what do I need to do to level up? Who do I got to get rid of? What do I got to get, rid of? What are some things I need to purge? Maybe not even purge, but what are some things that I need to start implementing to become, a better version of myself? To become a better person, to grow and to, walk in new territory, you know, that sort of thing. Again, relationships, ask myself, why do I keep attracting this certain type of people? You know, if deep down inside I want the opposite, why do I keep attracting the same thing? Well, maybe you have to look inside yourself and assess what you're doing, or not doing to figure out why you're not attracting that kind of person. I'm even speaking, I'm gonna just throw myself, in the lion's den for a second. If I want somebody who's able to be open and honest and vulnerable and share their feelings with me, I maybe need to start practicing a lot of that myself. I need to stop being so guarded and so tight fisted with my emotions and be a bit more open, you know, um, at the risk of whatever, you know, it's a risk that you take, but you kind of have to say, you know what, my intentions were pure in this, or what have you. But, if I want to attract somebody that is open and honest and, that is vulnerable and, really yearns intimacy in a relationship, I have to do things myself that cater to that. I can't be this closed off, tight fisted person expecting to attract somebody vulnerable and willing to let down the layers of who they are and really show me who they are. You know, that's just an example of mine, something that I myself am, trying to work on being more open and being more honest and letting myself be heard, whether people hear me or not. I don't express myself for everybody to agree with me. That's not my intention, or motivation behind what I'm doing. No, my incentive is to just get my feelings out there, to share my gifts and talents. God has blessed me with many of them, like He has, the world around me. I'm allowed to use my gifts and talents to impact just like Sarah or Joe next to me. If I'm a comedian, I'm allowed to make people laugh. It's just what it is. If I'm an artist, I'm allowed to paint. I'm allowed to perform. I'm allowed to express what's inside of me. You know, I'm not, gonna allow myself to be stifled because of people that just willfully choose not to get it. If you willfully choose not to get it, then it's not for you. You know, keep it moving, scroll on. But if you're a person that digs and searches and asks questions and investigates and really tries to get to the core of things, you know, then I honor that, you know. I honor that wholeheartedly. I love people who ask questions. You know why? Because questions are the catalyst for conversations. Yeah. Questions tend to catapult conversations that are desired to be had and that need to be had. Conversations are what, are what combs intimate relationships. How can we have an intimate relationship if, if all there are just, if assumptions only are made and we don't get to the bottom of things? That's why we ask questions, so we get to know things and we're not resting comfortably in ignorance, you know. So just some thoughts of mine on today. I think I might do this on a little bit of the regular, you know, and I'm going to be honest, some of the things that I say are likely going to step on some toes. And if it steps on your toes, it's probably applicable to you in some capacity, but that's the time for you to then do something about it. You didn't need to look at yourself, assess yourself honestly, and figure out, what is going on, what's happening. So, just thoughts of mine on this afternoon. But yes, y'all take care, be blessed, and just, you know, kind of give some of this stuff some consideration. Take care, be blessed, y'all.